Main conclusions.
You are not going to have separate questions.
No.
Just about the timing, because then we have to leave for...
Yeah.
Okay. But we still have 20 minutes, I guess. So I'll be short, and then you can combine it with my speech if there is anything more details needed.
Okay.
I think that you already have it, yeah.
So we would like to hear more main conclusions from these past few days of Digital Summit.
Well, first allow me to say that we are proud as RCC that we are partnering again with the Digital Summit. So it's the fourth time in a row, and we are happy because the digital agenda that started with the first summit in Skopje was an idea cooked at the kitchen of the RCC. So we feel like we put a bit of soul to the usual daily work that we commit ourselves while working from RCC. So at this summit, I think the most important thing, if I can just recall and go a bit back as a throwback on the fourth digital summit, the biggest success story is definitely that the region is thinking and trying to close the gap with other regions and the EU as well when it comes to the digital agenda. The best story definitely is the Roam Like at Home regime, which helped a lot the citizens of this region to save money, but not only, to get connected, let's say, all the time without additional costs to each other. But Roam Like at Home in the Western Balkans is only the first step for us. From the moment the Roam Like at Home agenda was endorsed and signed during the Digital Summit in Belgrade, you know that we received, and it was promised to us, that the day when this will be a reality for the Western Balkans, that moment will start the process of building up a roadmap to lower the roaming prices between Western Balkans and the EU. And we are happy that this was confirmed and welcomed during the Bordeaux Summit last week. That's why RCC has prepared and worked on a solid and sound roadmap, which I think it will be a glide path, so it will pave the way up to the moment then we will reach to the first reduction of roaming prices, we said, in 5 years' time. And I have to say that this is not an easy process. So it's a challenging one, because here you have like a combination of the big desire and necessity from the citizens of this region to lower the roaming prices with EU. I don't think that there is a market logic why one citizen, yourself for example, from the Western Balkans, should pay 103 euros per gigabyte while you are visiting an EU country, Italy let's say, or Austria, while the cost to the telecom operator, it's only 8 euros. I think that this is something that together with all the Western Balkan 6, with the help and contribution of the EU Commission, and I have to say, with our commitment, we'll work around the clock to make it happen and start seeing the first results within the 5 years. But this is not the only agenda. So the digital agenda has, you know, e-services, broadband for 95% of the households until 2024. Then we have the e-commerce, then we have the recognition of trusted services, the free flow of data. And I have to repeat what I mentioned and launched today in this summit. I think these might be like the novelty and the idea that will come out of this summit. We need to work on enriching ourselves and our citizens with the data that we produce. We are offering our data to everybody for free, to Facebook, to Instagram, to WhatsApp, to all the apps that we download on our mobiles. And economies all around the world are working to enrich the citizens with the data. So they are even saying that data is the new oil. And mentioning oil in times of crisis, as it is these months and these days, we are all listening on that. I think that it's of utmost importance. So the digital identity of citizens of Western Balkans, a process that EU launched for itself only a few months ago, I think it's going to be like the next step that if the economies of the region would really welcome and would like to work and to make it happen, we from RCC commit ourselves to support them during this process.
This is very good. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you to you.
Just a short question. Are there any estimates of how much lower would be the prices in the in 5 year period for rest of
You mean on the prices of the roaming charges? There is a roadmap which is formulated and stipulated based on a study. We are looking forward to have 90% of reduction of prices, let's say in 5 years' time. Again, allow me to say, it was not easy for the Western Balkans 6 to reach an agreement and make it happen within 3 years of time. Again, I have to say, to any citizens of the region, any client, irrespective of the telecom company that is using, if you are facing problems while traveling in the region and you think that maybe the regime of Roam like at home that is in place from 1st of July, it's not working, please make a complaint and ask for more clearance to your national authorities. RCC has coordinated the agenda and it brought it to a successful end. But it's not our role and obligation to monitor the implementation of Roam like at home. So ask, for example, in Podgorica in Montenegro, EKIP. Go and complain to AKEP in Albania or to the authorities in the region. Said that, I have to say that the process of lowering the roaming prices with the EU is going to be a challenging one, a very difficult one. But we are committed because I think that this is like not only a necessity, but is something that is win-win for business, telecom operators, and definitely for the citizens of the region. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sad šta je čije?